Alrighty, chat. How's it going? We got Allie in second, followed by Chris in first, and then Nightwolf in third. That is very bizarre. That is weird indeed. Apparently it told Allie that first was taken. That's weird. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I can't stay today. I'm very tired due to being woken up by construction in your kitchen. You have a good night, Chris. Sleep tight. Try not to wake up too much. Exactly, Nightwolf. Allie's shaking it. Shaking her booty. Finally about to beat the final boss. Yeah, I saw you saying that over in Magna's stream. It's wonderful. Finally beat the second phase like 20 minutes ago. Heck yeah, had to revive a lot, but I'm going to beat the game tonight. Heck yeah, Crimson. Good luck, I believe in you. Maybe I tired too fast? Allie, I am going live at 10 o'clock my time, which, unless I'm mistaken, is like 1 a.m. your time. Oh, maybe I tried too fast. Maybe. That makes a little bit more sense. I thought you were, like, complaining about getting tired too quickly. I'm like, it's like 1 a.m. for you. I get it. I understand. I also would probably not want to be up at 1 a.m. Thank you for the 50 Mira, and Nightwolf, thank you for the 170. Holy cow. Not missing a single one. Will Twitch show me my own followage? I'm not following myself. User is not following. This response will not be shown for normal users. Fair. 4 years! Hell yeah, Allie! Let's get into the game, shall we? I should probably open it. Might help. Just a smidge. Open the video game. Nightwolf's been following for a little over a year. I play video sometimes, Allie. Believe it or not, sometimes I do in fact play video games. Can my controller please connect? Thank you. How's it going? It's going well, DJ. How was your day this morning? Or today? I know what I'm trying to say, I promise. We got Van's group back. Shizuno's just staring at the back of Van's head. Oh, thank you for giving DJ a shout out, Allie. Finally beat that optional boss. Heck yeah! The cryptid, right? I recall there being a cryptid at about that spot, so I think that's what you did.
What do we got?
It's 4SPG on the bulletin board. Note from longtime friend. My childhood friend Ginny left me a note saying she moved out of our share house. I've been trying to figure out why, but so far I've got bupkis. Please, I need your help, Spriggan. Is Luke Jewish or something? Oh, the shrine, but I didn't realize those were optional. I thought those were required. I guess not. Oh, hey, it's this group again. Level 150, it took you 2 hours of your stream, but it was done. Heck yeah. Good job, DJ. Oh, it's a New Game Plus original. Got it. It's not in base Cold, or in the first round of Cold Steel 2. I see. Well, congratulations, DJ. I'm proud of you. You did a good job. You did a good thing. What's up? You seem troubled. If it isn't Van the Spriggan. As a matter of fact, I am. You said your childhood friend and roommate Ginny left and hasn't come back yet? Right. She's been gone since this morning. Later I found out she even left a note. It's all so sudden, I really have no idea where she could have gone. Did her on Nightmare. Hell yeah, DJ. Can I count on your help? I suppose. Alright, we'll take this on. You said she's been gone since this morning? So she was with you in the share house last night, right? Yes. Nothing seemed to be amiss. But when I woke up this morning, there was no sign of her. You have a nice clip of the final blow. Heck yeah! All I'd found was the note she left in the living room. So she left while you were sleeping. Think we could see the note? Of course! Let's see. Luke, you're simply too dazzling. I know this is sudden, but I've decided to distance myself from you and leave the share house. It's nothing you need to worry of, so please don't look for me. Dispose of my possessions in whatever way you see fit. Ginny. Wow. No wonder you were shocked. Right? She calls me dazzling? Has she seen this face? No doubt about it. She wrote that she was leaving. Have you noticed anything different about Miss Ginny recently? No, not at all. I'm embarrassed to admit. Though I've only been living in the share house for about a month. It's not like we've had any big fights or anything since I've moved here. Just to make sure we got this right. Are you two in love? In love? Of course not. What a thing to say. We've been childhood friends for 20 years. She's like family to me. He's way too easy to read. Also, this is Trails that has not stopped anybody. Well, best pretend to believe him for now. Do you have any idea what she meant by too dazzling? Honestly, that's the part I'm most confused about. I tend to be gloomy by nature. I even decided to become an engineer to avoid interacting with people. Ginny, on the other hand, has always been so cheerful and honest. Even at her part-time job, she's loved by her fellow staff members, and the customers too. Dazzling is a better word suited to her, not me. Well, everybody's got their own opinion, no matter the reasons. She was probably overwhelmed by your strengths. Might be tough, or must be tough for those around you. I can't imagine I have any qualities she'd be jealous of. But if that is true, then I've only failed her all the more as a friend. It would mean that I didn't understand her feelings in the slightest. The fact that she just abandoned all of her things out of nowhere is weird too. Yeah, and what's with this nothing to worry about part? Of course you're gonna worry. Sounds to me like we need to find her and find out how she really feels. Yes. It's also possible she got dragged into some sort of trouble. I thought that too, which is why I've been trying everything I can to find her, but no such luck. Hey, where does she work? Maybe she told somebody, one of her coworkers, something. She normally works as a waitress in the Macmillan Cafe. And she also cleans rooms at the Maserati Hotel in the Satan District. She'd normally be at the hotel today, so I tried contacting them. They said she hadn't come to work yet, and they hadn't heard from her. Did you also contact Macmillan Cafe? I even went to ask in person. We've hung out together a few times in the Tyrell district where the cafe is. That's the only other place I could imagine Ginny going. But in the end, I didn't find a thing. I see. It seems we don't have any other leads at present. We have no place but to check the places she works again. Yeah, could be the situation's changed too. Care to join us? Yes, DJ, I finished the Reen route yesterday. Are you sure? That seems like the most efficient way to do this. Let's get started then. We can either go to Macmillan Cafe in the Tyrell District or Maserati Hotel in the Satan District.
Commencing mission.
I imagine we'll have to do both. Yes.
Objective set.
Chevenyeva, let's go to Satan District. To the hotel. I enjoyed it, DJ. Whatchamacallit. Seeing, Amelia come down for the fight against, Reen and Crow. Having this big technological battle of the, not androids, because they're not self-autonomous. The mech suits. The giant mechs. It was a ton of fun. It was nice to see Reen again. I know Reen isn't my favorite protagonist, but I don't hate him as much as some people seem to think I do. It's from Orion. Must be about a little arrangement.
Hello, Mr. Arkwright.
I am calling with a status update on the Grim Gardens liberation. Is now a good time? Sure. I take it you got us away into the third domain already? Technically speaking, yes. But the third domain is a bit of a peculiar case. Could I ask you to log in first so I can explain the details on site? I know trouble brewing when I hear it. Probably best to check it out in person then. So yeah, we'll be there. Thank you, and apologies for the trouble. Excuse me.
Let's have a look.
Oh hey, got a group of people over here. I won't talk. Might as well. What? Grammy, what are you doing here? What are you buying me for, missy? As of last night, I'm pretty much done with my supervision of the glorious stage play. Today I've got a new task. Consultation with these folks. Wait, you know each other? The runner of the Z1 champion and the bigwig director from Kowloon Productions?
Oh, hey, it's the Spriggan and his assistants. It's been a while.
Been so long that I don't even remember your name.
It's been a while for me as well.
I think that's Aslan? Or Aslan, or however you pronounce it. Leslie Lamb, director at Kowloon Pictures.
Thanks again for all your help during the filming of Golden Requiem.
I remember him now, yep.
Because of you, the movie turned out better than I'd even hoped. I really can't express my gratitude enough.
No need. I didn't do much of anything special. With Judith as your main lead, of course it was going to turn out good. Oh, can it with a modesty. You helped in all sorts of ways, from stunts to crew work. You even dealt with the monsters that showed up on set. It really is a fascinating movie. It sure is. I've seen it a whole bunch.
Thank you. That means a lot to me that you like it so much.
Z1 Racer with Ingert Aslan, yes.
I'm only still here now because you all saved me back during those terrorist attacks at the Z1 Grand Prix.
You're gonna be entering the final dungeon now? Heck yeah, DJ. You'll beat the game. And then you'll have like 10 more hours to go.
I owe you my life after all that. Still, I can't help but feel a bit frustrated at just being runner-up there.
We're sorry to have brought that up. Aren't we, Aaron? Hey, it wasn't a diss or anything. It was a photo finish between you and that sad sack. Difference of a tenth of a second. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm going back and forth between chat and what they're saying. I'm like, wait a second. And you even went and took that L and used it to fuel your drive to improve. There's nothing bad about that. Hey, are you even in a position to talk when it comes to that? Sure? That is simply Mr. Way for you. Figured it'd be the case, but he seems like he doesn't have any memories from those 3 days. Nope. Yeah. Honestly, it's a relief that he doesn't. You mean he doesn't remember dying and then dying again, and then we fucked up, so he died a third time. But Grammy, if the two of you are here consulting at a time like this, I bet I can just guess what it's about. Hey, don't stick your nose in other people's business, girly. Well, considering the amount of time since the last release, the fans have probably already caught on by now anyway. Keep it off the record, but you're right. I'm having consultations about the next movie's production and script. I can't wait for your next work, Director Lamb. And I was lousy with rumors about it, but man, to think it's really happening. You're the guy who won that, Lion d'Or award at the film festival, right? I'm curious to see what you're making next. Wish I could share that, but, well, I'm still in the very early concept phase, and there have been issues with some of the sponsors involved. So do look forward to the announcements once we've finally gotten everything finalized. Aw, that's a shame. But it's probably for the best. I wouldn't want to figure out the ending before the movie's even made, after all. I remember you from Nemeth Island. You've got quite a sense of humor, young lady. Yeah, she's not joking. I'm here for a separate project that I'm currently working on. I've been asked to help with the promotion of another movie coming out next month. Oh? Could that be... Right, I'd heard that a certain energy drink maker has been doing some stuff behind the scenes. Monster? Red Bull? Bet it's gonna be one hell of a collab, huh? Hey now, I'm supposed to be under NDA here. Van's pretty sharp himself. Well, I know I'm looking forward to it. Goodness. Well, you lot had better put in your all. Things are getting real fishy. This is the perfect opportunity for the Spriggan and his friends to shine. Not to mention the Phantom Thief Grimcat, too. Gee, I wonder where the Phantom Thief is, Chad. Yeah, you can count on us. And Grimcat. You can also count on Grimcat. I don't know who Grimcat is, though.
Let me ask you something.
Do you know where Ginny is? You're Luke, right? The one who contacted me this morning. Which would make you the Spriggan. Sorry to say that Ginny isn't here yet. Incidentally, has she ever been late or absent from work without permission before? Cremona, you trained her for the part-time job, do you know? Well, I overlooked the records, and this is the first time she hasn't shown up without contacting us. I see. This really doesn't seem normal. Yeah, what in the world could have happened? She was always cheerful and upbeat, and she really was a hard worker. But I think something was bothering her. Bothering Ginny? She did say she'd like to be given more shifts in the future. I asked her why, and she said she just had to make a lot more money. Any idea what that might be? She moved her share house to cut her housing expenses. That's why I thought she wasn't struggling with money anymore. Although, something on your mind? Yes. I always wondered why she had 2 part-time jobs. Maybe she just wanted stuff to do. She just wanted to make ends meet. Her job at the cafe would have probably been enough. I thought maybe she was trying to save for the future or something. Maybe she had some sort of reason for it. We could speculate all day, but leave it at that for now. Did anything else stand out? Let me think. She always seemed to stop by somewhere after work instead of going straight to the subway. I don't know where, though. I'm sorry. Somewhere in Sadic District, then. Thanks. You've been a big help. Do you have anything new? No. Let's see if there's anything at the shop that I want.
Welcome
There
to
probably
our
will be.
house. Please take
Yay,
as
a
much
gift
time
for
as you need.
Elaine. Heck yeah. Glamour coats. And Edelvest. This is actually pretty solid. Wait, shit, he already had one of those. I mean, at this point, I might as... Those are $2,000 a pop. Just upgrade everyone's gear. Cool. And I think it was Bearguard who didn't get the upgraded boot. No, not the boots, the vest. Hold on. Which one? Yeah, we need to upgrade his boots. I have the boots, I just didn't equip them. Noble leather.
Oh dear, from behind?
Yo, Night Wolf! Welcome in! I think you were here earlier, but hello again. How are you tonight? Hope you've been having a fantastical day. I know I have. Busy at work, but other than
See
that,
you again.
been a fun day. Ooh, you've been playing 007? Heck yeah. How is that? The game looks really fun.
Come on, Simon.
Like, I want to play it. Yo, we're gonna have she's shooting some hoops. Oh, I forgot just how quickly that goes.
Whoopsie.
That should make it.
That went over well.
Can I play against somebody? Just 100 more to go. Next opponent's a pro team, so there's no time to slack off. I gotta improve my accuracy. Okay, you're welcome to use the hoop. I'm just gonna be sinking shots. I was hoping I could actually, like, play against him, but I guess not. Came in on a scene with a chick.
Gonna eat something?
I mean,
Hey,
there are
welcome.
chicks all over this game. What does this actually do? 10 CP, 220 HP. That's like not a ton.
Don't be a stranger.
Let's have a look.
I just realized I don't think I've unlocked the
Searching.
the garden entrance here.
Let's have a look.
Oh god.
Let's have a look.
Oh, where Mr. Bond gets lucky.
It's searching time.
Dang. I mean, with Mr. Bond, I don't think he calls it getting lucky. I think he just calls it Tuesday.
Check out Eddie's
Searching.
Deals on Wheels.
Is the entrance to the
It's
garden,
searching
like,
time.
inside somewhere? Can't go upstairs, so it's not gonna be
Search
up there.
time.
Oh, I think I see
Let's
it.
have a look.
Down here? Down here. Found it!
Reward deposited.
I did find it, DJ. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm only an idiot. I guess I should also pick up the side quest while I'm here. Wait. Why am I going this way?
Let's have a look.
Over here. For SPG on the bulletin board, something terrible has happened to the Cray Reconstruction Fund. An organization established to help rebuilding Cray Village. We need help ASAP. Please come to the Maserati Hotel in the Satan District. That's where I have already been there, actually. Cray Fund Crisis. I'm not going to worry about that side quest just yet. I'm mostly just doing, or activating it. We're currently in the Satan District. Looking for the cafe, which would be in the... Don't tell me, chat. No, that's the Tyrell District Cafe.
So,
Macmillan,
shall
there we go.
we?
I see it. I see it. Miss Turtle, 2 portals because one area has 2 and one apparently had 3. Oof. That's a lot.
Yay! I get to go shopping with Mommy.
Can I interest you in some space-themed merchandise?
Please take as much time as you need. I hope to see you again.
So I know I've already bought it,
Please take
but
as much time as you
looking at the names of all of these items, I thought that said Francie pencils, and I'm like,
I
damn,
hope to see
Francie's
you
got her
again.
own merchandise
Now where?
in a Trails game?
So, like, speaking of
Hey,
summer
stop on
But, no. No, she does not.
So, what's on the menu?
Any new fish here? Can I get any fish right now?
So, what's on the menu? So, what's on the menu?
Oh, there we go. I found it. I wouldn't have expected more than one portal at a location either.
Good as mine. Not bad.
Please tell me
I
this
guess.
is... No. I don't... Is that even... Nope.
Alrighty.
I've either got a new fish or a kangaroo as my my most popular fish in this pond.
Good as mine.
That was neither of those.
Nice. I did pretty good.
Is this new puffer A rank? Heck yeah. Yo, what's up, Jin? What's up, Kilika? The immovable and the chief are here too, huh? Who would have thought we'd be hung up by Who would have thought we'd be hung up by rainy weather? 2 adults on a quiet date. It's like a scene from a movie. Hi, Autumn! How are you doing this evening? Going on a date is a bit of a stretch. Sounds like things were rough last night, Kincaid. Kincaid filled me in a bit. Last night? They're talking about the group Van and the others ran into. Oh. I thought they were talking about their steamy love life. Having tummy issues? Oh no! I hope you get better, Autumn. Don't let yourself stay up sick. If you gotta go to bed because sick, don't be sick. Stop being sick. Hashtag stop being sick. I'll stop it. Yeah, excuse me. Elaine's looking into it, but the people we took in don't remember much. At least we were able to confirm their identities. They'll be released as soon as their health improves. Hashtag stop being sick. Exactly, thank you. However, since some of them have no families or relatives, we were worried that they might get up to more trouble. I have arranged to have the police check in on them every once in a while. Is that so? In other words, the CID has no intention of getting involved. That might be overstating it. But there is a reason the CID doesn't have the resources to handle it. And until that reason is taken care of, we've been relying on the cooperation from all sides, Marduk and Ikaruga included. We have been increasingly busy helping out since around May. Let me guess. That reason is Project Startaker, isn't it? I know you're not going to tell me even if I ask, but why all this effort? Why is the full power of the intelligence agency caught up with sending someone into the atmosphere. Not to mention the aerospace force is in charge of the rocket's functions. Even that is well outside the CID's field of expertise. Let's just call it a state secret and move on, yes? I am sorry about all this. For what it's worth, I can't tell you anything despite all you've done to help us. Chief. Huh. If you're gonna be so apologetic, then maybe we can cut you some slack. Damn it, Renee. He just cuts us off and makes no effort to hide the distance he's putting between us. Even back in school, he'd try to deal with all the student council problems on his own. Van. Aw, you're pouting because Big Brother won't play with you. Trust me, he ain't the big bro. I was the one leading him around when we were kids. Whatever you say. Van's childlike side is kind of refreshing, don't you think? Guy's not just following the CID's policy. He's got ordered from the presidential office as well. We can only hope that all of you, and Elaine included, can find a way to figure out what's going on. For now, I'd appreciate any information you can share, Killiko. Even about Walter's movements, the Society's people, or what's going on with the church and this whole pact thing. And something about why the Republic reaching out to other nations. I suppose I can tell you a little. In exchange for information on the tech union's movements, or the policies of the Guild's HQ in Le Mans. Things like that. Damn Fox. Damn Fox! I'll sue! Heh. Excuse me. Yeah. They may look like old friends, but it's clear the Flying Swallow is one step ahead. But they seem really close, just like Van and his friends. Maybe, but their situation is completely different from ours. But do they really gotta dangle these juicy hints in front of us when they know we're listening in? Seriously? But I take it you've already heard all about this stuff, haven't you? Nope. Sorry. Only a few of us are actually involved. And even if she was involved, she's still not allowed to tell you. Yo! 130 EP, that's... Hold on, how much do the EP charges do? Oh, this is less than an EP charge. But it also restores HP. Restores more HP than a tear bomb. How about like 2 more?
Thank you.
Care for some popcorn? Hey there, what would you like?
This is definitely a new
Come
recipe to write a review about.
Oh, that movie was the shit, man.
Its door shortly. Please keep all T-phones on silent.
Yo, what's up, Shingon? What's up, what's your name again? Julian. Hold on. Isn't today the student tennis tournament? Pretty sure Aramis is participating. But Remiferia and the Burl are just way too good at tennis. Yeah, I bet both Ardent First High School and Genis Royal Academy are going to be on top this year. Yo, Genis mentioned chat! Of course, Thor's Tennis Club has been rising through the ranks too. They'll definitely be leaving the mark on the competition. Really? Well, that's exciting. School tennis tournament, huh? Wonder if the bookie's taking bets.
Follow a nun and a young boy's journey through the wilderness.
Maybe.
Sacred journey. See the movie.
In terms of major film distributors, you have United Star, Orion Films, Kowloon Pictures, and these days even Vegas Films, whose numerous hits have helped them gain in popularity. Their rankings in the box office shift every year, so it's always exciting to keep tabs on things. Perhaps the Republic's film culture has been blown up like this in part because of their companies have been vying for the top.
Welcome.
What's playing right now? Okay, so I've got Human Game.
Follow a nun and a young boy's journey through the
Who should I invite?
Sacred journey. See
We'll
the movie
invite
critics are
Shizna
raving about. Now in theaters.
and sure, Aaron. What did they say this was dystopian thriller. Yeah, she's an Aaron. Van headed to the theater with his company of choice, having decided to take a break from work. Movie time, chat. Everybody silence your phones. A young man named Gil took on a mountain of debt by co-signing a loan with his best friend, who he trusted more than anyone. But it had all been a ruse. The amount was far more than he could ever hope to pay back. But just as he'd fallen into despair, he stumbled upon a possibility. Gil received an invite from an unknown sender to a game show with a massive payout. This competition was a twisted one, where the participants were forced to cast aside their dignity and risk life and limb for money. Despite being put on a parade like an animal for the event's wealthy hosts, Gil managed to claim victory after victory. That was largely thanks to another young man named Adam, with whom he had cooperated and come to trust deeply over the course of several games. Although the reasons for getting involved in the games differed, they shared a common bond and quickly became friends. Eventually, Gil and Adam were forced to confront the climax of the event, Hell's Seesaw.
Looks like 55 Degrees is up next. The incline on Hell's Seesaw.
You did it? Heck yeah, Crimson!
It's getting really steep now.
Congratulations!
Oh, and we're losing players left and right, with many of our contestants dropping out in every sense of the word.
And
Just
they
a
all
little longer, Gil.
died.
Hang in there. As long as we get that mirror home, we win in the end.
I know. You think I'd lose after having gotten this far? Just 3 more games. Just 3 more games, and then I can settle the score.
So when's Adam gonna betray him, chat?
That's the spirit, Gil. Grab on.
Not here.
Adam, what are you doing?
It's going to take
Oh.
every single mirror in the prize pool to pay for my little sister's surgery.
Oh,
Ah, shit.
Unexpected betrayal this late in the game? Does that mean the trust between them was just a clever ruse?
Seems
I hate
like
to have it
it.
this way, but I'm winning this alone. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Was this your plan right from the start? Just you wait. I swear one day I'll get you back for this!
But not until the sequel! I don't know why, there was just something like a feeling to try Metaphor again. Don't know why I finally figured a strategy that worked. Heck yeah! Good job, Crimson! They played lots of different games, but I liked how many of them were psychological rather than luck-based. That's the kind of thrill that only a movie could give you. The kind you couldn't get from your average round at the casino. For sure. In that world, human relationships, the trust and doubt between participants were treated like chips in a poker game. Definitely not the kind of stakes you see at any real-life wager. But hey, if real-life gambling was more like that, it'd be hard to imagine myself ever getting bored of watching. I bet it'd be fun to play it in, too. Hell, I could even probably win the whole thing if I tried. About what I expect you to say. You ask me, though, I'd rather steer clear of anything like that in the first place. That's good, Van. Betrayals, contests of endurance, all the games in that movie look so fun. If there really was a tournament like that, where you could earn oodles of cash from winning, I might give it a try. Knowing you, you'd probably win the whole thing without even trying. You haven't missed too much. I've been doing side quests. We did have a small scene where we saw Judith's grandma, and we met up with Aslan and director Kowloon himself. But other than that, you haven't really missed anything apart from doing side quests, and then we watched the movie. Your unclouded eye would give you a serious edge in the mind games and the battle of wits and all that. But do you really end up having any fun if you just steamroll the competition like that? Look, when it comes to competition with prizings, Winning is more important than having fun. True. Well, if I couldn't have any fun, then I'd just spoil everyone else's. Chat, she is an Azorius player. Oh no. Chat. She beat that tough boss. Yep, you did. She did. She absolutely did. I bet if I brought everything crashing down on the masterminds and audiences' heads, their devastated expressions would be priceless. Sounds like you're ready to steal their role as as the villains for yourself. Yeah, that sounds about right for Shizuna. We'll buy the brochure for Human Game. Now, when I was in Reen's position, I was able to watch multiple movies on the same day. Now, Van didn't say we could watch 2 movies.
Welcome.
But Reen also didn't say that. We can just watch 2 movies.
Stream 2 will be opening its doors shortly.
We're watching a second movie, chat.
Enjoy the film.
I knew what you meant there, Crimson. I also kind of want to play Metaphor again. I just want to do it. We'll bring Shizuna and Judith here. I do kind of feel like there should have been, like, each character could have, like, a star next to their name if it's a movie that they really want to watch. And then if you watch it with them, they get more bonus or more friendship points or whatever. Whatever the mechanic is called again, I forget. Maybe that's a little, expecting a little bit too much. Like, Aaron could have a star next to his name for everybody, or for each of Judith's movies or whatever. Barbara was a missionary nun with a large scar on her forehead who traveled the frontier, spreading the word of Adios as she went. One day on her travels, she met a young orphan boy from the west by the name of Vince, whose early life had been much like her own. She wanted to make sure he grew up to be a good man, and with her strength to guide him, they set out on a journey together. On the way, she accidentally stumbled onto a small settlement which had been beset by thieves for several months. They'd gone so far as to take the chief's daughter hostage, and there was no way to fight back without fear of her coming to harm. Upon hearing this, Sister Barbara stood up and marched straight into the thieves' den.
What's a lady of the cloth doing out here all by herself? You lost, sister.
Yeah,
Hey,
actually.
worthless sods, get over here now! Huh? Where in blazes are they?
I kicked their ass.
If you're looking for your men, I just tucked them all in for a nice little dirt nap. As for you, you're going to return all the food and valuables you took from the settlement. With interest.
You ain't a sister. You're a monster. You do
What's
know
the
I got a
difference?
hostage here, yeah? If you care about the girl's life, you'll...
Barbara, I freed the girl. Now you can kick this scumbag's ass without any distractions.
You're a child. You shouldn't be using
Told
that
you to
kind of
call me
language.
Miss Barbara, you little snot. Whatever. Good work, Vince. I'm about to bring the weight of your sins crashing down right into your skull. I'll give you 10 seconds to make your final confession. 10, 9, 8.
Wait! What do you say you come and work for me instead?
3, 2, 1.
What the hell happened to 7 through...
0!
Yo, that's a Trails game. Trails from Zero mentioned, chat. That's totally what she meant when she said 0 there, right? Right, chat? Not to toot my own horn, but I think I did a pretty damn good job. I don't get many chances to play a character like that, so I'm proud of how it all turned out. Definitely was a change of pace from the usual 110% Judith roles you usually get cast in, that's for sure. Between those powerful monologues and devout prayer scenes, it's refreshing to see that kind of performance from you. That said, though, it was your yells and combat scenes that impressed me the most of all. I could really feel the righteous indignation. Without a doubt, that was something only you could bring to the table. Thanks. I really wanted to go all out when it came to representing justice and principles that can't be compromised. I think that was me putting a little bit of myself into the role. Though now that I'm kind of having second thoughts about whether I fit the character. Nah, I'd say it fit just fine. In fact, despite how it might have seemed at first, I'd say a role like that suits you perfectly. For real? Well, I'm glad you think so. Also, I'm starting to realize just how much Judith takes after her grandma. The gravitas she brought to some of these scenes, it's like I was looking at a young Dominique Lancer. It was interesting to see a story like that about characters wandering around remote regions and solving problems as they go. As someone who's spent time wandering around the eastern parts of Zemuria, I kind of feel like I can relate to Barbara. Well, in your case, you have a knack for sticking your nose in some pretty hairy situations. To the point where it must have made the conflicts in the movie look laughably easy to you. Even so, you still enjoyed it? Huh? Well, yeah. It's always fascinating seeing someone from a different walk of life and with a separate skill set overcome adversity in their own way. I can learn how normal people do things, how they might respond to a crisis. The more differences someone has from you, the more new discoveries you can make by being around them. I gotcha. So stuff like that's novel to you, since you're strong enough to overcome pretty much anything on your own. Suppose I could say that perspective of yours is new discovery for me. Hey, commemorative brochure? Heck yeah. I wonder how many people watch a movie and then go, nah, I don't need the brochure. Strength and agility +5 for Shizuna? Heck yeah. One moment. We got 7 movies, 7 brochures, 10 portals
Good
found.
stuff. Good stuff. Chalk one up.
Do I have any character skill stones that I need to spend still? No. Okay, can't buy or can't watch another movie right now.
Maybe we should start studying.
Let me rephrase that. Shouldn't watch
Let's
another
have a look.
movie right now. Actually, no, can't watch another movie right now is in fact correct.
Search time. Search time.
Yay! I get to go shopping
Please,
with
step on
Out of this world.
Actually, real quick before I can take. First of all, who's over here? Ah, Kasim and Southern girl who's friends with Rosette, whose name I'm forgetting. Mirabelle. Maribel. It's one of the bells.
Welcome. Thankfully, stop by again.
I'm gonna start this conversation.
Pardon me.
However, before I actually read it, I gotta go do something real quick. I gotta go change out my laundry. I do apologize. I will be back in just a few minutes. Commercial. We're gonna put up some ads while I'm off. I'll be right back, chat. Okay. I have returned. I even grabbed myself a drink real quick. Beat Luis finally, and now you just have to go and find Maria. I don't know who Maria is. Anywho, I'm hoping that you had a good time with Les Metaphores. It's time to return to the game. You're that man that came by this morning. Jenny's friend, right? I'm afraid I haven't heard from her since. Oh. Is there anybody else here who might know anything? Well, she's a friendly person, so she's built rapport with many of the people here. Lucia was especially close to her. They talked to each other about all kinds of things. So she might be the one to ask. She should be here right now. Thank you so much, sir.
Let's have a look.
Right.
Excuse me? I walk up to you and you just walk away?
Do you have a moment?
This is about Ginny, right? The owner told me about it, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her either. You know what? I just remembered something. I only learned this recently, mind you. You're going to sleep? You have a good night, DJ. It's like 2 a.m. for you. Yeah, get yourself some sleep. Sleep well. Don't let the bed bugs bite. But it turns out my little brother, Kirk, knows her. Your little brother? Yep. I don't know how they came to know each other, though. Kirk plays basketball with a team in the Satan district. He should be playing there now, so maybe try talking to him. Talk about a small world. Got that right. Just curious, is Ginny a big basketball fan? Oh yeah, she's a real athletic. So she loves playing a game of hoops. I suppose it shouldn't be surprising, she's always been real cheerful. She can get to be friends with just about anyone, which explains why she's got such a big circle. Right, well why don't we organize the info we've gathered? Seems like Ginny's got worries of her own. Sounds like she wanted to work more shifts to make more money. That seems to be the case, whether life's been hard for her or not. She was also acquainted with Lucia's younger brother, Kirk. He was part of the Satan District's basketball team, right? Apparently, Ginny was athletic and liked basketball. Guess she stopped by somewhere after a shift in the hotel, too. Could be that it was a basketball court where she could work up a sweat. In which case, she would probably know the entire basketball team, not just Kirk. That makes sense. You connected the dots so nicely. We've still got a lot to uncover, but it sounds like we've got ourselves a lead. Yeah, let's head for the basketball court. Good idea. But before we do that, hi Mirabelle, hi Qasim. On a date? Hey now, Qasim? And Mirabelle, I hadn't realized you were in the capital. Harkrad! It's been a while. Well, not that long. And Rosette and Fairy and everyone else is here too. But it has been a while since I've seen Agnes. Have you been helping out in the garden? Yes. Long time no see, Mirabelle. Qasim. Don't tell me you're here about the space program on orders from the presidential office. I see no reason to deny it at this point. The satellite uses Marduk technology, after all. I'm more surprised to see her with you, personally. What's so surprising about that? I'm a part-time, associate member of the group, you know. Since when? Princess? Why are you... Princess? Why are you here? You're supposed to be over there this afternoon. Kruger is under contract. You can't just ignore it, you know? Don't worry about it. I'm just taking a little break before I get back to work. She totally just blew them off, didn't she? Sounds about right for Shizuna. Yes, but we already knew Ikaruga had a contract with the presidential office. I see. So there's something more than just the defense of the space base and the development of the satellite and shard technology. And that's not all. Considering that both the Divine Blade of Silver and history's strongest soldier are involved. Oh. What's going on here? Hey now. Is he asking the questions he shouldn't be? It can't be about that, could it? Well, it's got nothing to do with me, so I'll stop sticking my nose where it don't belong. Oh, it seems like it's got something to do with a friend of mine. Aw, how boring. If you just pushed a little more, I could have pulled you in. I'm sure that thing of yours would have rewritten the book on fighting in extreme environments. Hardly. There's no way we'd be able to understand such bizarre power. Honestly, just analyzing the battle data from the two of you is causing enough headaches. What I'm saying is, everything else is off record. We don't need it and we don't want it, so give it up, Princess Cassium. I had no intention of saying anything. I had no intention of saying anything I shouldn't. How did things turn over on your end? Surely with all those brains and brawn, there's nothing to worry about, right? Indeed. It's gotten better than anticipated, so we'll be leaving the finishing touches to all of you. Just leave it to us. I'm looking forward to it. I just told you it's all supposed to be off the record. In the end, I still have no idea what they're talking about. It sounds like the presidential office has them doing some high-level preparations. Yeah, that's about all I could really glean out of that conversation too, Anyas. Don't worry.
Yay!
Anything else in here before I get to hear about how she gets to go shopping with her mommy?
Now where?
Maybe we should start.
How about a delicious ice
Movie
pop?
was the shit.
Searching.
No, no
Let's
side quests here?
see.
Doesn't look like there's anything valuable here. Huh. Interesting. Okay, back to the Satan District. What's the closest thing to the basketball court?
Off
I
we go.
guess the hotel. Nothing really, but maybe the clothing shop?
Well, I
We're not going to talk to you guys just yet.
Consider this.
Right, basketball. Basketball.
Let's do this.
Okay, alrighty.
Come on, Simon. You guys can do this.
Yo, do you
Got
know
a
anything
question
about
for you.
Jenny? Oh yeah, Jenny is super good at basketball. I should know. I played against her a few times. Is it true that nobody knows where she is? Yeah. She's been gone since this morning. Have you seen her anywhere? Not today, no. Last time would have been the day before yesterday. Said she'd be back. I wonder what happened. I see. You could try asking Simon too. He's our captain, so he notices that kind of stuff. I take it he isn't here now? Nah. I think he went to check out a food stall ran by some guy named Eddie. Heck yeah, we know Eddie. Maybe you'll run into him on the main street? Alright then, let's get over there.
Here are the latest forecasts for regions throughout.
Simon!
Let's do this.
Right.
Hey, you! You'll buy something, yeah?
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Got a question for you.
You don't know where Ginny went, huh? Do you know anything, Simon? I don't just know. I actually saw her a little while ago. Really? Sounds like we've already hit the bullseye. Where'd you see her? Under that overpass by the hotel. I saw her when I was on my way here from the basketball court. She was all by her lonesome. Oh, wait, I was there too. Why didn't you say anything? Well, I was thinking of going over and saying hi myself since it was a rare opportunity. But even from far away, I could tell she seemed kind of down. I figured she wanted to be alone. Well, I'm glad she's been found. Best not let this chance get away. Let's head over there.
Searching.
Underneath the overpass, chat.
Searching.
Not this side, apparently. Get out of my way.
Now where?
Is she over here? Looks like someone came through here. Let's do a short search just in case. Allow me. Search complete. They appear to be a woman's footprints. Doesn't leave much doubt. Let's follow them. Quick. Stick with us. Thank you. Oh, hello, monsters. Ginny! There's something definitely off about her. Leave the chit-chat for later. Time to divide and conquer these monsters. Hardest boss fight in the game, chat. That wasn't even a warm-up. That ain't something to be disappointed about. It's okay. She appears to be unharmed. But she's in a bit of a trance or something? But she's still like this, just even despite all the commotion? Looks like she's a bit hazy for some reason. Maybe we can bring her back somehow. No. Ginny! Luke. Why? Why did this happen? And more importantly, how could you come to such a dangerous place on your own? If I lost you, Oh, I think she snapped out of it on her own. Luke? She's come too. Thank goodness, Ginny. Praise the goddess. So you're saying your memory is fuzzy from this morning all the way until now? I mostly remember what I was doing, but it felt like it was half me, half someone else. I'm sorry, it seems like I've caused all of you so much trouble. Nah, we're just doing our job. Sounds like you were in a daze. So I'm guessing he was too dazzling and you decided to distance yourself from him? I don't really understand what that even means. Seriously? You're as modest as ever, Luke. Jeez, Luke's so dense you'd think he was a Trails protagonist, am I right, chat? I've always felt jealous of you. Jealous? Yeah. Unlike me, you know a lot, you're mature and calm. Plus, you're an engineer, you're completely independent. What? None of those things are that special. That's not true. You have wonderful qualities and you're honestly pretty popular. You have no idea how worked up I get about it. I don't care about being popular or anything. Because the only person whose opinion matters to me is he gonna say it, chat? Doesn't look like it. Wait, what? Alright, I've had my fill. You know, I think they suit each other. With that, Van and the others escorted the pair back to the share house, ensuring Ginny had sufficiently recovered. What a touching ending to that tale. Maybe. It might be the end of that tale. Thank you for what you did today. I reached out to my employers again, too. Still, why did all of that happen in the first place? I guess I shouldn't have been so impatient about getting another job from that recruitment site. Something smells off about this. Mind if I take a look at your screen for a sec? Sure, I don't mind. A recruitment site, huh? I feel like I just saw something. Hypnotism? She doesn't seem to have noticed, but something definitely flashed on the screen for a moment. Just keep it in mind for now.
All in a day's work. Reward deposited.
Huh, chat. A little bit of foreshadowing. A little bit of optional foreshadowing about the future of the game.
Would you care for
Excuse
some
me.
Now where?
Okay,
And let's
back to
head
the
over.
hotel because another side quest starts here. GoldenEye is a video game. Activates on the extra line. It's Van and the rest of Arkwright Solutions. Thank goodness you really came. We know kinda, but I'm not sure we've met. You're the one who made the request, I'm guessing? Yes, I'm Allison. With the Cray Reconstruction Fund. Allie, it's you! Could you please hear me out? Hold on a hot second. You're telling us that all the mirror in the Reconstruction Fund has vanished? Judith, you're shouting! Sorry. Yeah, they literally just told us this is confidential. Not that it isn't wild. I'm embarrassed to admit it. The Cray Reconstruction Fund was established to help mourn and rebuild Cray Village after Almada blew it up, right? Yeah, it was a real tragedy. The fund received tons of donations and assistance from both inside and outside of the country. In addition to managing all the Mira, the fund's been providing reparations to bereaved families and negotiating with the government. If I recall, the donations they collected totaled to more than 5 million Mira in cash alone. That's like $50,000. That's not exactly a small chunk of change. And it was all stolen this morning? Yes. Allow me to explain the order of events. First of all, I'm going to be interviewed next week as one of the bereaved for a piece on Cray Village. I wanted to look into something related to that, so I went into the Reconstruction Fund's office this morning. When I got there, the staff were in an uproar. Every mirror of the donations that had been in the safe was gone, and so is the representative. Even the representative? Ooh, embezzlement? It is hard to believe, but could they have made off with the donations? I don't know. Mr. Merton, the representative, doesn't seem like the type of man who would do such a thing. They never do. Still, we haven't been able to contact him since this morning. The staff members even split up to look for him. Kaina and I just checked the fund's account at the Bank of Edith's main branch, fearing the worst. Isn't that where you kept substantial contributions from different businesses and foreign organizations? Wait. Don't tell me the entire account was withdrawn yesterday by Mr. Merton himself. So it was Merton who did this. Well, I'm convinced at least. Then it'd be easy to think he's guilty, no doubt about it. But something tells me the head of Arkwright Solutions here disagrees. I guess I'm wrong. Forget me, even the client doesn't seem convinced. I take it this Merton fellow isn't the kind of person who'd do something like that, right? Right. Both Lashkar and I owe him a lot. He really is a good person. He even donated most of his own money to the fund. He was originally the chairman of the Vichy County Agricultural Association. He's beloved for his sincerity, but his sister married a man from Cray Village, and she... I see. So Merton is mourning a family member, too. He's been given all of his all for the sake of the survivors ever since. Which is why when it came time to choose a representative, We recommended Merton. We trusted him to coordinate everything. Is that so? He seems to be a wonderful person. I wonder what happened. He must have a reason, right? No one knows for sure. It's just the past couple of days, he has seemed a little absent-minded. Certainly possible that he was in some sort of debt. Sounds like you've got a real scandal on your hands. That's why kinda referred me to you guys. Please, can you bring our representative back without word getting out? Can't overlook something this big involving Cray. I don't see how this is gray or chaos. This feels very lawful to me, but we'll see how the quest plays out, chat. Alright, well, if we're officially taking this on. Can't let someone disrespect that tragedy like this. Right, especially not since we have our own connection to it. That we do. I've had my hands in donations and charities too, so I can't ignore something like this. You can count on my full support. Thank you very much. I'm so relieved. I know you'll be able to get to the bottom of this. You sure have a lot of faith in us. But how are we gonna find this guy? What do you guys think? Well, first I'd ask if they have any idea where the representative might have gone. Our staff has been checking everywhere we can think of since this morning. With no luck. We've only managed to confirm that he dropped by the bank's main branch yesterday and that he left his house this morning. In that case, the only thing I can think of... I don't think he would have fled the country. He may have gone underground. So maybe like the Blacklight District or something. I'm gonna do that thing where I quick pull up the guide to make sure that I'm actually getting the right answer. Where is the thingy? There it is. There it is. And new window. Act 1 van. Yeah, went underground. He went underground, chat. Good thinking, me. He took the mirror and he went underground. That's a natural assumption anyway. Underground? Yeah, he does seem to have a large social circle. Wouldn't be surprised if he had connections to the underside of society. Like, say, the Blacklight District. You mean the capital's 13th district? Quite literally, underground. It is possible. Since we've come this far, maybe it'd be faster to just head on over there. Yeah, let's take a look. You don't mind if we handle things, do you? Be better if there wasn't a big fuss about it. Please do. I'll head back to the office then and let everyone know about the situation. We're counting on you to find Mr. Merton.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Onward to the Blacklight District.
Want to take the
We needed to come here next anyways, chat, so good. G tokens. Heck yeah. Got multiple shops here. Good. New things.
Searching.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
New weapons for everybody? Chat, I just bought all of the boys' new shoes and new armor, and they're gonna be like, oh, by the way, we got something that's strictly better for everyone. Boo. Still gonna buy everybody weapons, though, for sure. Nope. Can I upgrade everybody? The game drowns you in new materials, so yes. I certainly can. Sell off everybody's old weapons. I'm surprised I didn't do this earlier, chat. I can sell all my fish too. Find it interesting that like all of the fish cost the same amount.
Please stop. Try again.
I might. Who knows?
Do me a favor and decide already. Come back whenever
Couple
you
of
like.
those.
What's next?
This is the cooking button. Owned, cooked. Have not eaten it though. Bit bizarre that I cooked this but never ate it, but whatever. Same thing with the deluxe organic platter. Why did I not eat it?
Leave it to me. And that's how the crew could do it.
Good job, Fairy. I'm proud of you.
I can't take another bite.
I'm stuffed. Whew, I'm stuffed. Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush. Whew, I'm stuffed.
Okay. You get to drink the booze, Fairy. I do not encourage real life underage drinking.
All right, I'll put it on the blog.
Can hardly wait.
Softer than they look and easy to eat, these treats unleash a concentrated explosion of sweet potato flavor in your mouth. With every bite, color my interest peaked.
All right, I'll put it on the blog.
If you would be so kind.
Rosette. The buckwheat flour gives the dough a highly sophisticated aroma, and the brown sugar paste imparts a compacted depth of flavor, a suitable tea snack for refreshing the soul. I thought she already had one. She does already have one. I guess people won't be limited to just one or two, or just one rather. They could still be limited to 2 per person. 2 reviews, that is.
Searching.
Who knows?
Searching.
Savannah. Looks like I'm going upstairs. First, quick grab that.
Let's have a look.
Grab
Come
that.
on over and say hello.
Yo, Elaine and Alvis. What? Even you guys are here? Surely you don't have that much free time. We're just taking a look around. You don't happen to know where the manager of the Cray refund or the Cray fund is, would you? Elaine? Alvis? Are you two looking into yesterday's incident? Yes. Apparently some of these people we secured had turned up in the Blacklight District. We're currently gathering evidence, including equipment and clothing found in the culvert. Great. Now we're causing the guild trouble. We've got an unspoken rule here. Problems of the Blacklight District get solved by the people of the Blacklight District. But this situation's serious. We should cooperate where we can. Same goes for you guys. You don't do forest BGs in the Blacklight District, right? Leave things here to us and find another way to help. Fine by me. You sure have gotten a lot more flexible. Naturally. If it means we can resolve this incident. He really has grown. A little bit. Hold on. I went the wrong way for the thingy, but... Yo, are you the guy I'm looking for? If this isn't enough, then I won't be able to, Got a moment? I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind. Are you Mr. Merton by any chance? What? Who are all of you? Representative appeared frightened, but Van and the others were able to calm him down as they asked about the situation. Apparently, he came to this area to visit an old benefactor. An old benefactor? They're not a debt collector or anything, right? No, of course not. She's always treated me well and helped me countless times. Though she does tell me off on occasion. She can be quite a demon, but... Just who can be what now? Oh, it's Gin. Huh? You're... the old lady? Are you telling me? It's been so long. Please, I need your help. Got yourself into trouble again, huh, Merton? Let's hear it, and make sure the Spriggan hears you out, too. I see. So it's not that you were making off with the donations. It's that you were scammed out of all the Mira. Have I got that right? Exactly right. I'm ashamed to admit. I'm such a fool. How could I let this happen? Is it really easy to cheat someone out of that much money? I do wonder. Do you think you could tell us just what happened? Yes, of course. It all started 2 days ago when a man visited the office. At the time, there weren't any other members of the staff around, so I handled him. Claimed to be an inspector from the Department of Justice's Legal Entities Supervisory Board and accused us of donation fraud. Donation fraud? That's when you solicit donations under false pretenses and then take the mirror for yourself. Correct. It was an outrageous accusation, but I had no evidence to deny it. Legally speaking, we're required to precisely report our fundraising guidelines and the amount of donations collected to the government. The inspector accused us of neglecting to do so, and intentionally, no less. Since you're originally a part of the Agricultural Association, you aren't familiar with the laws and expectations of this sector. Just so. And because I was the chairman of that association, with both the social status and public sympathies, I'm sure you'd be elected if you used that mirror to run for office. I would never. I assure you, we're innocent. If there's a report you need, I'll prepare one right away. The Reconstruction Fund keeps exact records of both cash and wire transfer donations. So I submitted the report right then and there, but he suspected us of money laundering. If we handle this now, it won't be made public. You only need to respond in good faith. I didn't have a choice. I couldn't let my feelings cause all the bereaved families needless worries. So I converted all the donations into cash into secret. And you handed them over to the inspector? Yes. He even had 2 police officers with him when I delivered the money yesterday. I submitted the mural alongside the report and requested an inspection. At which point they presented me with a receipt that had the Department of Justice official seal on it. Of course I trusted them. But as time went on, something started to feel off about this out of place, yes? Yes. I felt unsettled in a way I couldn't put into words. Which is why last night I spoke to someone at the Department of Justice about it. He said there was no legal entity supervisory board. When I heard that, I fell right out of my chair. Let me guess. That attaché case you're carrying has your life insurance papers and land deed. Because for some reason you were trying to make up for your mistakes on your own. I'm right, aren't I? You blithering idiot. Mrs. Ginn, I'm truly sorry. But at the last second, your face flashed through my mind. Look how spineless I am. Mr. Merton, please keep your spirits up. We'll get to the bottom of this. Yeah. How can we give up after what you just told us? Well, the request was to get you and the donations back. Which means all that's left is to take the scammer to task. Thank you all so much. All of you. I'm counting on you. But just how in the world are you going to fix this? That is the question of the day, isn't it? It's actually a pretty well thought out scheme. Almost anybody would be deceived by this sort of trick. Yeah, making people uneasy before scamming them out of their mirror is a common trick. But few can actually pull it off this well. Seeing as how we went after donations, mirror that's hard to track, it's clear that this ain't his first rodeo. If it's already been transferred into some illicit bank account, then there's not much we can... I've been looking into that. I've got a lot of pull, alright? I've been reviewing transactions between questionable accounts. No evidence of any big transfers either yesterday or today. The criminal must still have the cash. Is that really something you can just look into? Yeah. No. Not unless the right people help of their own free will. Somehow it feels like I'm just looking at my Grammy. Anyway, if that's true, there's still a chance we can get it back. Really? We're so close. We just need to figure out how. In that case, how about we say there was some undeclared income? Undeclared income? So claim that there was a deficiency in the amount that was reported yesterday? Heh. Tacking on more would definitely reel them in. I'll give it a shot. Merton sent an email to the man claiming to be an inspector, telling him about a large quantity of undisclosed income. Not long after, he received a call from a private number to confirm it. On the advice of the nearby van and crew, he made arrangements for an immediate supplemental application. After the call, they discussed the strategy once more. Got the bait. Don't screw this up, Spriggan, you hear? Don't worry, we've got this. The designated location was Station Street, yeah? Right. The fake inspector should be there. Let's head over when we're ready. Good idea. Make sure we save. It's almost the appointed time. I'm counting on you. Alright. Let's begin. We can't let it end like this. Time to get to work. Let's even work. I just have to believe in them. Right on time. Very sorry for contacting you out of the blue. I appreciate you making the time. It's no problem. The issue is actually the fact that you had such a large amount of undeclared income. Such a mistake should, by all rights, make you subject to penalties. Did the gravity of our inspection escape you? I'm sorry, it's just... We received a sizable donation about 3 days ago. One of our staff members made a mistake, which caused a delay in it being entered into our records. Not a bad excuse so far. Said it was 2 million mirror, didn't you? Consider it safely secured. Here's the paperwork. And please sign the proof of receipt as well. Right. President of Merton signed the papers. What is it? Never mind. Thank you for handling this. Of course. We'll be in touch at a later date with the results. Till then, I suggest you refrain from doing anything that would stand out. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Right, that's our cue. Shall we play a fun little game of tag? Sounds kind of disturbing when you say it like that. Anyway, let's follow that inspector carefully so he doesn't notice us. No, not stealth!
It's searching time.
I didn't even see what he says. Looks like he's leaving the store now. Fake inspector and 2 cops. Something about this is bugging me, but what? Watch it turn out that the inspector is real and it's Merton that's the problem.
This is so freaking awesome. Searching.
Nobody else is like, hey, why is that guy like ducking behind everything?
Search time.
The Independence tier is 70 arch long and has more than 100 times the thrust and max speed of your average airship. It's bound to be the most exciting
Wait for him to
ride
go
these
away.
days. And with our cutting-edge spacesuits, I'll be able to
Let's have a look.
stars like it's nothing. Maybe
Keep
I'll
going.
blow you all a kiss while I'm
Shit,
away.
he turned around. Phew, close call. This inspector seems really on alert. Could be. Let's keep moving.
At last. Let's reach
The
for
fact that these aren't voiced, but I only get like a couple of seconds per line, I'm like, wait, hold on.
colors. And with cutting-edge tech inside, I can hit the net anytime, anywhere. It's the perfect device to watch the launch from. What did you say? T-phones, now on sale.
Project started.
Now where?
Close your mind.
Where you at? Where you going?
It's searching time.
Now where?
Pick up some tokens while we're thinking about it.
Let's have a look.
I know that in the last game, the stealth segments were technically optional. Oh, we need to turn here. This direction, maybe he's going into that place. Let us remain on guard until we reach the end.
Let's have a look.
Looks like he's going into the underground maintenance tunnel. Or not the underground maintenance tunnel, the... whatever the underground place is here.
Searching.
Yo, we did it, chat. Oh, hey, it's these bozos. Yo, now you're talking. That's the additional 2 million mirror, right? You didn't even need us to pretend to be police this time, huh? But we'll be still getting out a proper cut, right, boss? Keep it down. Stick with me, and I guarantee you'll be successful in the future. Sure are full of yourself, but hey, since you're so generous, I guess I'll overlook it. Aha! So the people playing dress up were hires. Was I wrong about this guy? Huh? Who the heck are you guys? I thought they'd be a little more professional too. Guess I overestimated them, huh? The fact that it's just a bunch of schmucks is actually pretty irritating. There are things you should and shouldn't do. Come on, give yourselves up already. So you're the boss, huh? I feel I've seen you somewhere before. Oh, now that you mention it. Wait, 3 men in disguise. Could it be... Looks like my hunch was right on the money. It's the brothers! You're one of the 3 Devancy brothers who've been committing fraud all over the place. The youngest one, right? It really is always you, Spriggan. You seem to have a difficult time when you run into us. Those other 2 are just hired hands, though, right? Makes you wonder why the other brothers haven't shown up. Right. Considering how cocky he's acting, it seems like there's something else going on. Not that it matters. Let's tie him up. Yeah? And I take back what I said earlier. You've got an interesting vibe. Oh, he's possessed. The hell are you babbling on about? Actually, this works out perfectly. Maybe I'll test this power on all of you. What? It's the same as that monster last night. He even infected them. Get him. Don't be afraid. We can take him down one at a time. Let's begin. Hold on. Scarlet Dance is just the whole field. Oh, it hits them.
Let's get it on. Feast your eyes on me.
At your service.
Alrighty. We don't have access to whale anymore, chat.
I like where this is headed. Starting dry.
We do have a cataract wave. Which, considering what we actually use whale for,
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
it's basically the same thing.
You like that? There.
Let it flow.
Got you covered. Here goes.
Now is an opportune time to boost.
Sure it is.
I'll support you. At your service. Yeah!
Ball in your court.
Argent Thorn gets cast here.
Here I go.
About 2,000 per person.
Now's an ideal time for a boost.
Let's get it on.
Charged and ready.
What if I just did 99 gales?
Skill.
This is it. 99 gills! Here to support.
You're at.
Go all in on him.
Let's party!
Keep it up. It's working.
Go all in on him.
Let's see. Okay.
Let's party!
This is definitely gonna be the last quest of the night, chat.
99 gills!
Maybe I'll start up the garden, but I'm not gonna actually do it.
Here.
Well, what'd you expect? Getting this choreo down pat.
Boy, you sure gave us a hard time. Still, they don't usually fight back this much. It's a little different from the corrosion that back in the beginning of spring. If anything, I'd say this is more of a physical contamination. Yeah, feels like she's got her own ideas about this. What the? Grr. Grr. I won't allow it. Wah! What? Such power. Shh. They'd better make it in time. Who's they? Who did you call during our fight, Van? This is better than I imagined. So, with this and my superior intelligence, I'll. What the hell was that? This is my power unleashed. Doesn't matter. I am invincible. Or am I? There's nothing I can't achieve. Not so fast. Sorry, but this road is closed. And we're A and B ranks, so don't think you can just force your way through. Nice timing. Of course. It was thanks to you that we were able to coordinate. This guy seems pretty creepy, but we got him. Did you succeed? Merton and Allison came too, huh? You better stay behind me. You look like you've seen better days. Maybe all that power is taking a toll. You are under arrest for being caught in the act of fraud, larceny, and forgery of official documents. I suggest you surrender quietly. Whatever do you mean? I'm invincible now. I don't fit into your little framework. Get it? I'm taking my revenge. I'll crush all the goodwill and social etiquette under my heel. Get any closer and I'll have to use this. What are you saying? This guy's taking himself hostage? You bracers are so concerned with human life, you'll never be able to touch me. I'm ready for you anytime, you know. Why, even if I die, I only have to wait for the new dawn. He's lost his mind. Just a little bit. Get real. Kinda. All this talk about revenge and invincible? Give me a break. You just do whatever you please until things get inconvenient and then you run away. Does your life really mean so little to you? He had to have a mind to lose? True, he does. Someone like you will never be strong, no matter what kind of power you have. Sure, life is hard, and so many unfair, unreasonable, awful things happen every single day. But in spite of all that, I can't throw my life away. Even more so now that there's someone by my side. That's why I need to live as full a life as I can. For my family, for my supervisor, for everyone in the village who's no longer with us. So if you're gonna trample all over my feelings along with the Mira, then at least be honest with yourself and figure out who you even are. Who I am? Damn right. Looks like you've already forgotten you're the youngest brother. Damn. The Spriggan! Should I hold off on forcing my way in there? Yeah, besides, it seems like Kaina's gotten this things all but wrapped up. Then, final key to bring this guy down is... Ooh... Pound with his brothers, his path as a scoundrel, his sealed memories... I don't know what to pick here. Look, that scam you pulled to steal the Cray donation was a clever trick. But you're just being used. Someone gave you borrowed power. What? Why not let us use it too? Could be a valuable lead. That means it's my turn, right, Van? Do you mean she's gonna... Just like when she cut out the corrosion before, huh? Exactly. Rip it off. Even if it's by force, his sealed memory should come pouring back. Hold on. I can't condone such a violence. It's fine. I'm just gonna purify him a little. What are you blabbing on about? You all should hurry up and die already. What was I? What is this? These memories. Did he return to his senses? He seems like he's suffering. I did think slicing him would be improper, so I tried using chi instead. Maybe it would have gone better if I knew how to hold back. Look, it's good that he's safe, but... Seriously, my whole body went cold. Well, I won't deny that it was risky, but... So, do you remember who you really are? Spriggan. Thank you. We helped him, chat. We did a nice thing. Maybe we were a little too heavy-handed after all. We didn't get any clues about him either. But at least we were able to bring him back, right? Yeah. And now... Got all the culprits. Mira is safe. Hooray! Phew. I'm so thankful. Did you hear that, Mr. Merton? They solved it. Yes. I don't know what to say. I thought there was no way out of this, but the solution was there the whole time. Thank you, Arkwright Solutions. The Cray Reconstruction Fund is in your debt. Thus, the scandal involving the Cray Reconstruction Fund successfully came to an end. The youngest Devonsey brothers' memory was still fuzzy, and a few mysteries still remained. But he promised to continue to cooperate with the Guild's investigation into his strange power, and the mastermind behind it.
Mission
It was
accomplished.
Ix.
Great job, you guys.
Aw, thanks, Fairy.
Mira deposit confirmed.
I'm not 100% sure that should have counted as chaos, but whatever, the game gave it to me. We got Mare Chaos Branch, chat. Alrighty, I know it was a bit of a shorter stream, but I think we're gonna call it there. I've got like half of Edith still to explore. It's gonna take a minute.
It's searching time.
Unless there's something I can do down here. Wait, no, that's just my entrance to the garden. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Suck one up.
Ooh, increases the power of quick arts in field battle. Sweet. Let's go look for ourselves for a good raid target, shall we, chat? I just noticed that everybody's so underleveled compared to Van. I guess that does make sense, considering the fact that, you know, he was in a chapter all by himself. Well, a part of a chapter. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? We're playing Cold Steel. I guess we could go raid Bull. Bull's playing some Cold Steel 1. Yeah, we'll go raid Bull. Maybe Machias has a point about these nobles. Oh, it looks like he's in chapter 2. I'm guessing. I don't know exactly. It's all good, Crimson. You were off playing some Metaphor, watching some Kingdom Hearts. I get it. I get it. I don't expect my chats to be completely bustling all the time. You're all good, Crimson. We're gonna go raid Bull. He's currently playing Trails of Cold Steel 1. He is in the chapter with Machias and Eustace, and he actually hasn't even really started the game yet. You all have a good night. I'ma go sleep. Bye, chat.